Good morning, America. Welcome to 6 o'clock morning news with your host, Ronaldo Zavala and
Maddie Crespo. Exciting news! Alaska and Hawaii have just become states. January 3rd, 1959, we welcomed Alaska. Hawaii became a state on August 21st, 1959. Ferdinand Konshaw installed the first communist regime in the Western Hemisphere. And in Vietnam, the first U.S. non-combat military advisor died in the Viet Cong attack.
Yasser Arafat established the military art group in Al-Qaeda that is dedicated to building the philosophy state and the dedication of Israel, or destruction of Israel. XRS introduced the first commercial helicopter to the market. And American Airlines launched the first jet age in U.S. Transportation industry with the first transcontinental flights and the Bio 707 flight. The Soviet Union made Luna 2 rockets reaches the moon, and the U.S. sends 2 monkeys to space and brought back safely.
Albert Simon developed a live virus pollen vaccine that can be taken orally and often longer inhuman than the Salix virus. Now to Brittany for sport. Here you go.
At school, Sally just closed her locker.
Here, let me show you a real man close his locker. Ow! I can cut myself. What should I do?
Relax, I have a band-aid.
Thank you. You just saved my life.
You're welcome. When you get hurt, use a band-aid. It protects you 99.9% of the time. 9 out of 10 doctors suggest using a band-aid instead of using nothing. Thanks, Maddie. I'm here to tell you the latest sports news. The first story is that on March 2nd, 1951 was the first NBA All-Star game took place. In 1953, the Dallas Texans became the Baltimore Colts. Also in 1953, the New York Yankees became the first baseball team in history with 5 consecutive World Series. Unfortunately, in September 1st, 1954, the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League ends after the 1954 season. On February 25th, 1957, the Supreme Court rules that the NFL is not similar to the LBA and must comply with antitrust laws. On November 16, 1957, Notre Dame beats Oklahoma 7-0. It was Oklahoma's first loss since 1953, ending a streak of 47 games. In 1959, the NBA adopts a policy that protects black players from discrimination at hotels. Now, that's all for today. I'm handing it off to Darian.
Come get our fresh new frozen ice cream only for 25 cents. Try our new malt shakes for only 19 cents. Try our new flavors, chocolate, strawberry, blueberry. Our daily food is the freshest of them all.
Our daily food. The hottest day of 1950 was July 31st with a high temperature of 87 in the state of Kansas. For reference, on that day, average high temperatures is 81 degrees Fahrenheit. The high temperature exceeds 88 degrees, only one day in 10. The hottest month of 1950 was July with an average daily with high temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Relative on to the average, the hottest day was January 4th in the state of Colorado.
The high temperature that day was 58 degrees Fahrenheit compared to the average of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. The difference of 19 degrees Fahrenheit. In relative terms, the warmest month was January with an average high temperature of 45 degrees Fahrenheit compared to tropical value of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Now back to Maddie after the break.
Breaking news, I'm Ronaldo, reporting from the spot where an African-American woman has just refused to get off the 2857 bus. The bus driver asked her, "Why aren't you standing up?" And she replied, "I don't think I should stand up. I'm with her right now." Rosa, why aren't you standing up?
Well, I'm physically and mentally tired of always letting them win.
Letting who win?
The white people, they've segregated us from them. And also, we can't even use the same drinking fountain as them, the same bathrooms as them, not even the same restaurants as them.
You're coming with us. Step out of the bus. Put your hands behind your back.
Am I till a young 14-year-old African-American boy from Chicago was kidnapped and murdered on August 28, 1955 by two white men while he was visiting relatives in Mississippi. Emma had committed what in the South was considered an unthinkable act, whistling at a white woman. Days later, the woman's husband and his brother attacked Emma Dad, abducting him from his uncle's house and then beating him and shot him.
Princess Elizabeth became queen at age 25 in 1952 after suffering on lung cancer. After several years, King George VI died in his sleep on February 6, 1952. At age 56, his death, his oldest daughter, Princess Elizabeth, became Queen Elizabeth, was 25 years old. Princess Elizabeth and her husband, Prince Philip, were out of the country when King George died. The couple had been visiting Kenya, part of the beginning planned a 5-month tour of Australia and New Zealand. When they received the news that King George is dead. This is the end of the news broadcast. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one, if we ever have one.
Bye.